Imagine being given a pencil, an outdated map, and just 36 days to draw a line that would permanently slice a nation of over 300 million people in two. No prior knowledge of the land, no understanding of local communities, agriculture, or cultural borders. Just a tight deadline set by a collapsing empire in a hurry to leave. This is the story of Sir Cyril Radcliffe, the British lawyer who was sent to India in the summer of 1947 to draw one of the most controversial borders in human history, the Radcliffe Line. By July 1947, British rule in India was coming to a rapid, chaotic end. The decision was made to partition the subcontinent into two independent nations, India and Pakistan. To divide two major provinces, Punjab in the west and Bengal in the east, the British government appointed Radcliffe as the chairman of the boundary commissions. The catch? He had never stepped foot in India before. He had never even travelled out of Paris. The British chose him precisely because he was an outsider. They believed his complete lack of familiarity with India would guarantee absolute neutrality. But neutrality without context is a recipe for disaster. Equipped with outdated census reports, topographic maps, and contradictory advice from local representatives, Radcliffe retreated into a secluded bungalow in Delhi amid the scorching summer heat. The logistical nightmare was overwhelming. How do you divide rivers that irrigate farmland across hundreds of miles? How do you split railway network, electric grids, or entire villages where one half worked on one side and lived on the other? In many cases, the line was literally drawn straight through individual houses, placing a family's kitchen in one country and their bedroom in another. Radcliffe finished the maps on August 12, 1947, 3 days before independence of India. But in a calculated political move, the Viceroy, Lord Mountbatten, decided to keep the boundaries secret. The maps were held back until August 17th, 2 days after India and Pakistan celebrated independence. Millions of people celebrated freedom without knowing which country they belonged to. When the line was finally published, chaos erupted. Over 14 million people were abruptly uprooted, embarking on one of the largest mass human migrations in recorded history. Radcliffe was so horrified by the violence and human tragedy that followed the publication of his maps that he refused his salary of 40,000 rupees, burned all his notes, and left India immediately, never to return. Decades later, the Radcliffe Line remains one of the most militarized and geopolitically sensitive borders in the world. A border birthed in a rushed room over 36 days with a single stroke of a pen. If you found this deep dive into history insightful, leave a comment below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more untold stories, historical maps, and deep breakdowns. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.